Welcome back to the news at 10. In spite of its huge investment in Nigeria, General Electric is poised to not only increase its stake in the country, but also encourage efforts geared towards improving the power situation right here. Now, it's for this reason that the Off-Grid Energy Solution Company has rewarded 3 organizations in Lagos for their independent efforts to generate power for business and humanitarian purposes. Our correspondent Temple Ashaju reports.
The gathering was that of engineers in the power sector. It was time for the Off-Grid Energy Solution giant GE, in collaboration with the U.S. African Development Foundation, to give updates on some of its activities in the year, yet reward some heroes.
Many people in Africa are not connected and might never be connected to the grid. So there needs to be solutions for these off-grid inhabitants. These need to be innovative, cost-effective, and sustainable to be successful. We are pleased to collaborate with the USADF to develop and expand potential off-grid solutions for these communities that would otherwise not have access to electricity.
While making off-grid energy solution available for captive industries and communities in Nigeria, the company also had its eyes on the efforts of some organizations aiming to generate power independently.
To sift through 159 applicants between Nigeria and Kenya was indeed a Herculean task. The first winner was GVE Limited. GVE
supply off-grid electricity to rural communities in Nigeria. When I mean rural communities, I mean people that don't have prior experience to the national grid, that are not connected to PHCN, they don't have any idea of electricity before.
It's about hydropower generation for the use of Abuad and enterprises, and also for communities around Abuad.
The GE team also reveals its partnership plans with the awardees.
We know that the challenge of power supply is a big challenge in Nigeria and in the rest of Africa, and we believe that these guys now will have the incentive and the encouragement to continue to develop their ideas.
We came up with the idea of an off-grid energy challenge to create local solutions to meet the needs of rural communities that aren't necessarily going to be served.
At this time of electricity challenge in the continent, GE, in association with the U.S. African Development Foundation, has assured that it will do its best to help realize the power initiative of the U.S. President Barack Obama for Africa. Temple Ashaju, Channels Television News.
First Bank, truly the first.
Yes, and we move straight on to business. Here's Adeshawa Josh. Adeshawa.
Well, thank you, Gemma. Let's take you through our business stories at this hour. The Naira weakened marginally at the interbank market today due to strong dollar demand. However, traders say about 141 million was sold by a unit of oil firm Total on Friday, which helped limit losses. And based on this, traders are expecting more energy firms to come to the market this week. The local unit closed at 158 naira 75 kobo to the dollar, slightly weaker than the 158 naira 70 kobo it closed on Friday. The naira has maintained a 158 to 159 band against the dollar since last month, mainly due to support by international oil companies selling foreign exchange and the central bank's monetary tightening measures. First Bank Nigeria Limited is all set to join in growing the Nigerian economy by strengthening the capacity of small and medium-scale entrepreneurs. At a press briefing held in Lagos, the Executive Director of Retail Banking, Benga Shobo, said the bank's SME conference scheduled for Tuesday, the 26th of November, at Oriental Hotel in Lagos, will help entrepreneurs better understand the financial terrain of their businesses. Correspondent Loretta Chiogo reports.
First Bank has an idea. An idea, it says, is capable of changing the persistent tune of unemployment in Nigeria. The bank is concerned with improving the small and medium-scale business in the country to boost economic growth.
We do have some collaborations.
The reason for this media parley.
We're lending our expertise we're lending the insights that we've gleaned over time, just to make sure that people can actually benefit from the wealth of experience that we have, from the wealth of experience over the years in supporting and partnering little businesses, and making them grow. So we're quite confident that this will see a new era in such partnerships. We're quite confident that the first bank coming onto the scene the way we want to come onto the scene now, we will really see impact made.
You find out.
And rounding up the meeting, the bank isn't delving into this without gains.
The SME segment is a very, very large segment of the Nigerian economy, and it's growing aggressively. The main reason it's growing aggressively is because of the lack of jobs. So the more we can capture that growing segment of the economy, the more we will do well for us. So it's a win-win situation. And we feel that by this conference and the build-up, after this, we're going to do regional conferences. And we believe that after we do all that, we'll be able to improve the capacity amongst our SMEs.
As First Bank plans its maiden edition of the annual SME conference come November 26th, it's crystal clear that building creative minds with solid capacity for productivity is sure to weaken the grip of unemployment on the country, making First Bank truly the first. Loretta Chiogo, Channels Television News.
Still in company news, Unity Bank PLC believes an organization operating without the mass media is nothing. Well, based on this, the organization has organized an interactive media session with journalists in Lagos. The session was also an opportunity for the bank to showcase its various products and services while sharing its plans for the future. Our correspondent, Temi Tokwe Fagbemi, reports.
Together we can. That's the message Unity Bank is hoping to pass across to its teeming customers and the public by organizing this press briefing. In a relaxed, friendly and interactive atmosphere, top officials of the bank reaffirmed the organization's commitment towards providing quality retail banking services.
We have rearranged our staffing structure and our operations such that we're more customer-centric than process-centric. Before it was, how is it going to be done? But now we're asking ourselves, what does the customer want? How does the customer expect us to do it? That is what is driving our processes today. It is worth noting that the bank is actually one of the banks in the country that has received certification for the payment card industry data security standards. Meaning, what this means is that our customers can transact their card businesses or transactions both on the internet, our ATM platforms, without having to worry about security. We have provided that kind of protection for our customers because we realize that we cannot drive the business without providing adequate protection for your transactions.
There are over 20 banks in Nigeria promising quality service delivery, but Unity Bank declares a different style from the rest in satisfying its teeming customers.
Our services are very well, the products and services have been well crafted, and our people are very well trained. We have acquired the right and deployed the right IT platform, and with dedication, will surpass expectation of the competition.
For Unity Bank, partnering with a successful bank such as it is succeeding together. Temitope Fagbemi, Channels Television News.
Now, trading at the Nigerian stock market finished in the red today as investors raked gains from profiting stocks. Though still trending above the 39,000 psychological lines, the all-share lost 0.06%. Bisi Koka tells us more. Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The Bears resumed the week at the Nigerian equities markets, reversing gains recorded the previous week. The all-share index took a few steps backwards, finishing Monday's trade at 39,222.02 points, down 0.06%. Market capitalization also finished at 12.4 trillion naira. Investors shaved at 4 naira 59 kobo from 40 oil. Other value laggards include Fresco and Guarantee Trust Bank. Lafarge Watco added 5 naira 54 kobo to its share price to lead other value gainers. Now, for the first trading day of the week, Transnational Corporation of Nigeria, Unity Bank, and Sky Bank were the three most active stocks. When market session ended for the day, volume came in at 545.25 billion units, valued at 3.97 billion naira, and transacted in close to 6,000 deals. And that's a wrap on the stock market reports. I am BC Koka. That's it on Business News 2. Thanks for watching. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
First Bank, truly the first.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger sets his sights on a top-place finish in Group F of the UEFA Champions League. That's on sports. Do join us again.